Let's give another round of applause for the boys in Lincoln, Nebraska. For the longest time have not been able to say they are, but now they are officially rolling that ball down the lanes. They are going bowling! And in just great fashion, too, stomping out, getting a win, going bowling, and also getting right from that 2012 game against the Wisconsin Badgers. Will, congratulations.
Thank you.
You boys are bowling.
Thank you.
You've done it. You fucking done it. How do we feel?
It feels amazing. Look, feed us the SEC.
Oh,
Feed us the SEC. We just mopped the Wisconsin Badgers, by the way, who took the number 1 team in the country down to the wire. Nebraska, pre-Holgorsen, took Ohio State, the number 2 ranked team in the country, all the way down to the 4th quarter. I'm not going to sit here and speculate where we would be if we would have had Holgorsen all year long, but I'm telling you this. 8 wins is staring us right in the face, and it's going to be through the SEC, and I can't fucking wait because the SEC just showed their ass this weekend. Number 1, I apologize.
thank you.
I apologize. I did an official statement on Twitter.
Crazy.
I was trying to be realistic. I was like, you know what, Will? Put the sword down about the Big Ten. Let's give the SEC their flowers. They're talking about this college football playoff picture. For the first time in a long time, I'm kind of seeing eye to eye with them. I agree. It's like we don't need the Boise States, the Armies of the world. We don't need them infiltrating the college football
You also
playoff.
said mean things about Arizona State.
I didn't say mean things about it.
On the locker room.
What did I say mean
locker
about
room where you
it?
said Boise State,
What-
Army,
hang on, time
Arizona
out.
State, and you said, how do you think they would do against these big, bad SEC teams?
Is that what I said?
Yeah, you were basically
I don't
saying,
think hang on, time
you
out.
were basically saying all these non-power 4 conferences.
Hang on.
belong.
I don't think I said anything mean about Arizona State. I said I have Colorado winning the Big 12. They lost. So yeah, I'm fired up about Arizona State. I said I'm fired up for an Arizona State Big 12 championship game for them to go, knowing that they were ranked last and counted out from the very beginning. I never said anything bad about Arizona State.
It's been pretty crazy out there. It's been a crazy week for Will Compton flipping.
Because I was having a sense of realism. You have 9 teams that are ranked inside the top 25. Pretty much, you're thinking about this chaos that's going to ensue in the Big Ten, in the SEC between all of these 2-loss teams like Ole Miss, Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, and they just folded over the weekend to all of these very below average SEC teams. And I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm not upset that I was wrong. I'm happy. I'm elated that I was wrong because I was like, the Big Ten really does have the best teams going for them right now. And the SEC, especially like guys like Paul Finneybaum, a lot of our butts in the back, they're all pro SEC. It's like, they kind of are average. They aren't who we thought they were, the SEC is.
Yes.
And now we're sitting here in a spot where, Jack, I have to say sorry to you. I came in last week, was trying to start chaos. I was like, hey, it seems like Tennessee's going to be the 1-2 loss team who's just going to be unlucky in this whole matter because Alabama's been handling business since you guys beat them by 3 points out in Tennessee. Sucks to be Jack. Sucks to be Tennessee. Jack, are you going to just take this from them or are you going to just sit there while Bama and all these other teams have their cake about it? I was trying to get you worked up, and now I apologize because you guys have a shot now as well.
A real
because
shot.
Of how much the SEC shit down their leg over the weekend.
It's looking like as long as all the teams play out this following weekend, that we could have a rematch versus Georgia in 8 versus 9, which would be really intense.
Timeout. Tennessee versus Georgia in the SEC championship?
No, in the college football playoff.
College football playoff. Tennessee's not going to go to the SEC championship.
You guys don't have a shot?
Which is the best case scenario for Tennessee.
Versus the winner of Texas and Texas A&M.
Yeah.
Georgia
Say it again, JP.
Georgia's in.
Georgia doesn't have anybody this week?
SEC championship?
No, they have Georgia Tech.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
Hang on now. Georgia's got to get past Georgia Tech.
True.
It doesn't matter for the SEC championship.
Yeah. Even if they lose.
Oh, man, that sucks.
No,
But they do got...
That doesn't suck.
Tennessee doesn't want to play in the SEC championship.
Oh, why not?
I wouldn't want to.
Yeah.
Extra game. Also, you got to go play Texas, and then there's just too many factors that go into that would scare the shit out of me.
They right now they have easy street on their way to the college football playoff.
It's just... guys, I am so sorry. Taylor, I am so sorry. To the
Don't
Big
apologize
Ten,
to me.
I am so sorry.
Yeah, for sure apologize, actually.
For a week falling off the horse, acting like the SEC is that conference. They're in such a place that they don't want to be a part of a championship game because they're too scared of all the variables going into a college football playoff. That's not the SEC everyone talks about. Ever.
Anytime, anywhere, any place. That's how the SEC talks.
Now they don't want any part of, hey, I don't think I want to go in the SEC championship because that makes me nervous.
He said the word scary. He said it's scary to me.
Too many variables.
Too many variables that are scary to me.
Over here when he's like, dude, they don't want to go. They don't want to go this.
They don't want to go this. It's the easiest thing for Tennessee. And when Tennessee's in the playoff, because my boys will be at the Music City Bowl, pray to God, I'll be rooting for Tennessee, unless they're playing Oregon. If they're playing Ohio State, for sure, absolutely would love Tennessee to win that game. But hey, let me just say something to you, brother.
Let me go ahead.
Unless Tennessee has to play Oregon.
Oh God, which would be the winner of if we do play Georgia in the first round.
Hey, I want to just say to you, thank you for you to go in and have the strong stance you had last week after years of you and me sitting arm in arm, side by side, saying the Big Ten is the best conference, and then have a lapse in judgment, which, it hurt me. And I said a couple things.
The new dad brain could be just falling.
And little
hospital walls
hours,
getting to me.
Just not even getting sleep and stuff like that. The diaper changes, the hey, do you minds, all the hey, do you minds they can wear on a guy.
All the dishes I've been washing.
And so I got my daughter out in Michigan this weekend. I'm thinking, man, my best friend's changed. And I'm really having a hard time being present with my oldest daughter because I was so hurt by this. But now, dude, and also a lot of people, they would still stand 10 toes down and be like, no. That's why the SEC is so good is because we can just beat up on each other. And that's how it all works. That's why people take advantage of us. For you to come in here and get back to reality with me, brother, come here. Come on. That is amazing.
Give me South Carolina in the Music City Bowl. Yeah. Give Nebraska, South Carolina. We're beating anybody's ass right now. Line them up. We're knocking them down.
Give us Nebraska.
Dana
that
Holgerson.
Might be the easiest game on our schedule.
No, sir. You guys almost lost to Mizzou.
Yeah, Missouri is ranked.
Mizzou is not that good.
I don't know which Missouri team you're watching. They started out not so great.
The team that lost 30-0 to Alabama.
They started out.
Alabama just got mopped by Oklahoma. That Mizzou
They
team
started out not so great.
Oh, no, geez.
They started out not so great.
You're as pissed as I am. I'm upset too. I live betted Alabama 3 times.
3 times?
I live betted them 3 times. I saw JP even tweet and I'm like, yeah, bro.
Listen,
I'll do it again. I'll fucking do it again.
We talked about a man can only take so many would do you minds before you come in with piss and vinegar like this. No doubt. I get it, man.
Sorry for interrupting you. But go ahead and talk about how Nebraska would be your easiest game.
They wouldn't be our easiest game because we did just play Wofford. But it would go Wofford, Old Dominion, Nebraska.
Okay.
Missouri.
You think out of all the Big Ten teams,
I think Missouri is better than Nebraska.
Okay. Not a shot in hell.
Y'all lost to UCLA.
We did, but that was Satterfield. That was pre-Holgerson.
But
that was pre-Holgerson.
Pre-Holgerson.
JP, out of all people, you're going to sit there and say this Holgerson guy's not a difference maker?
Oh, he's a difference maker for
putting
sure.
Sat back with the tight ends isn't a difference maker. That Matt Rule just put his ego aside. Everybody calling for him. Had to make a tough decision and brought in Dana Holgerson.
Tough decision. That might have been the easiest decision.
But I'm saying, you know how people get when a head coach is sitting there like, oh, how are you going to make a decision now when you're paid millions and millions of dollars that you think this is the best move to bring somebody new in?
Everybody wanted him to do that.
All to say, you don't think him going with Holgerson over Satterfield's not a pivotal decision?
But yeah, it's a great decision.
But
he needs more 2 games. I'm not going to be like, this guy is the greatest offensive coordinator in the country.
I'm not saying he's the greatest. I'm saying we mopped the Wisconsin team who took Oregon all the way down to the wire, the best team in college football.
So is Wisconsin good?
If we have Holgerson, we beat Ohio State.
We don't know. I mean, I hope y'all would.
You're right. I don't want to speculate.
Yeah. But probably.
I would want y'all to beat Ohio State. I want Nebraska to be the best team in the Big Ten. Sorry.